Let the pandemonium begin. Stetson Bennett going down to the Manning Passing Academy, where he will see five star, easy enough for me to say, Georgia target Arch Manning, who will be down there with his family. Obviously, Archie, Eli, Peyton, and Cooper will all be down there for this annual event. This is their 26th Manning Passing League, and hopefully it's as good as the Manning Cast on ESPN. That, quite frankly, that is one of the best things on TV. I wish they would just talk amongst themselves rather than with the guests because there's such a delay sometimes with the guests. But anyway, I love that part of Monday Night Football. It's really rejuvenated that brand, I think. But anyhow, look, this is that Stetson is going down there is really one indicator that he's come a long way. Arch Manning told the Times-Picayune, who's the paper that is reporting this, that they wanted to have, I think, 30 counselors or fewer. There are 12 from the SEC alone, so they had a few more guys wanted to come to the passing camp or academy than they have in the past, I guess. But you know, Stetson's going to be the only guy there with a national championship. Bryce Young's going to be the only guy there with the Heisman Trophy. I'm not sure which is more important, but I'm sure if you ask Bryce, he'd rather have the national championship. Although once you're a Heisman Trophy winner, they never take that away, and he's certainly a big deal too. So this has become an annual event. Um, there will be a Friday night sort of showcase amongst the college guys, which I think is a real interesting look at you know it'll just be fun to watch. I mean, you've got Bryce Young will be there, Will Levis from Kentucky, Stetson will be there. There will be a lot of talent on hand, and this camp has become its own monster in terms of the connection to the quarterback world. I think what makes this the most unique year, and probably the most unique year that it will be, is that Arch is going to be there, from all I can tell, and will be throwing the ball around a little bit, and that's going to cause for a lot of attention. If you were just talking about, Archie Manning, it'd be one thing. If you were talking about Eli and Peyton, it'd be another. But the combination of all of these folks um, really makes this one of the most interesting years that this camp will take place. And I think there's a lot of burden on Arch Manning for a couple of different, obviously different reasons. Number one, you've got his decision that's coming at some stage. I would say soon, but I have no idea, frankly. And then secondly, you've got, this will be a chance to really see him and then be able to compare him soon thereafter to college players. Guys who have, CJ Stroud is going to be there from Ohio State. He is going to be him and Bryce Young. They will be top 5 NFL picks. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. It doesn't seem like to me. So to be able to see them and see Arch Manning in the same universe, literally on the same field, if not at the same time on the same field, that's going to be interesting to see and watch. The curious thing to me about all of this is, uh, you know, what is when is the end game here for Arch Manning? Because we're getting later into the year now. I mean, it's almost July, and I do wonder when he will decide, I've had enough. I want to make this decision. I want to focus on my my high school career at Newman, and kind of be done with the recruiting thing. But I was watching something yesterday that was really well done on SEC Network about the history of the league. And when they were and Archie was talking about Peyton and how much he loved recruiting. Now, I realize that Arch is his is Peyton's uh, is Peyton's nephew, but hey, listen, just because you're the number one player in the country and you're coming from a really a big deal background doesn't mean you wouldn't really love recruiting. I wouldn't blame him if he did. Make sure you're picking up DAWGSTRUCTION. I had to order a bunch of books this week. Hopefully, they will be here soon. That's why I want you to get it now, because when you get it now, I'll be able to get it out to you quickly. And when you get it now, everybody who orders DAWGSTRUCTION gets the preview magazine, 50 pages of the dogs. Make sure you're getting, listen, you're going to be dealing with your in-laws soon, right? You've got to deal with the summer and all this stuff. You got an annoying boss, whatever. This will help calm your nerves. It's not fluff. We talk about the real thing here at Dog Post, and make sure you're grabbing this while I have them, frankly, because I did not. There are not nearly as many magazines that are going to exist as DAWGSTRUCTIONs, and the number one way to get the magazine is to get DAWGSTRUCTION. It will be sent out to you immediately. So this is going to be a fun event. I did not see in the Times-Picayune's reporting. I did not see JT Daniels. Um, so I don't think he's going to be down there. There's a couple of things that could be, said about that. A, he could just be trying to get acclimated to a brand new situation at West Virginia. This is the only dead period for college players that you've got until the draft. I mean, it does. I mean, if you're a senior, so this is Stetson's 10 days maybe of nothing's going on, and he's going to go down there to Louisiana. The event is a 4-day event. It's really nice they do it. You know where they playing this is at Nicholls State, which is the team that nearly beat Georgia in Kirby's second game of the season. I do wonder, and Stetson's going to talk to Arch Manning, because I mean, if I were Arch Manning, I don't care where I'm going, I would want to talk to C.J. Stroud, uh, Will Levis from Kentucky, Stetson, and Bryce Young. Those would be the guys that I would want to talk to. Two of those guys are, and if the Texas quarterback is going, I would talk to him as well. Two of those guys are playing in the league that you are going to likely play in. I would be very eager to hear what they have to say about playing in the SEC and what's that really like. So you could, do the same thing with Will Levis from Kentucky. Secondly, I'd really want to talk to C.J. Stroud at Ohio State and see where his mind is at heading into what should be his final season at Ohio State, getting ready for the draft. Those would be the guys I'd want to talk to. The curious thing, and I'm sure he's met Stetson, the curious thing about, Arch's situation right now is you can't know what the future will hold. There's no way to know that if he picks Texas or Georgia, that it will work out the way he wants it to. The Mannings have seemingly by sheer force made the bulk of their quarterback situations work. I mean, the one that had the hardest time was Archie. But when you look at Peyton, it worked. I mean, it worked at Tennessee. It worked at the Colts. It worked at the Broncos. Obviously, I would say certainly for Eli, it worked at Ole Miss. For what Ole Miss has been through the years, to win a Cotton Bowl, that's a huge deal at Mississippi. And then to win 2 Super Bowls over Tom Brady and the Patriots, that's significant. So the Mannings have had a way of making things work. We just don't know that it will work with Arch. I think it is an interesting thing to be able to take in and watch. We will see what the future holds, but that this is like the all of the cosmos for Georgia fans are crashing together at the same time, because Georgia fans really do want to sign Arch Manning. We don't know now that the 3 visits are over uh, what the decision will be or has been. There are, if you talk to people, if you want to find somebody at Georgia that is pretty certain that that Arch will go to Georgia, you can find that person. In our reporting, we thought Georgia had the lead for a time, if not for a significant amount of time. and then we felt like Texas took the lead. I don't know where we're really at now. I thought Texas was a little bit in front. I gotta tell, I'm not as certain as I was that that's the case, and we'll just see. I mean, we don't know, but this is an interesting development with Stetson going to Thibodaux, Louisiana, to take part in the Manning Passing Academy. It's going to be Arch and Peyton. That'll be fun. Arch Peyton, wait, Arch Peyton, Eli, Archie, and Stetson. They'll all be there.